Andre Iguodala might live in a huge mansion in Oakland now, but how did he get here? More lifestyle, career, and personal life coming up on Big Time Hoops. Andre Iguodala was born in Springfield, Illinois when Leonard and Linda Shanklin welcomed a bouncing baby boy on January 28, 1984. Iguodala grew up in an African family where his dad is Nigerian and his mother is African American. Career. Andre attended Lamphere High School where he averaged 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. As a 4-star recruit, he played college ball for the Arizona Wildcats, a team that had Luke Walton and Channing Frye. Iggy joined Jason Kidd as the only 2 Pac-10 players to record 3 triple-doubles in a season. Talk about a stat stuffer. Andre signed with agent Rob Pelinka, who is now the GM of the Lakers. In the 2004 draft, he was chosen 9th overall by the Sixers. Dre played 8 seasons in Philly, making the All-Star team in his final year with them. He also has 4 championship rings and 2 all-defensive selections to his name. He was part of the Warriors' infamous death lineup that helped transition the NBA to a more positionless style of play. They were versatile enough to defend bigs and create mismatches on the offensive end. Andre also helped the U.S. national team secure 2 gold medals, both in the Olympics and FIBA tournament. Now that we know a little about Iguodala's b-ball career, let's get into how he gets that paper, baby. Contracts. Iguodala's rookie deal was a 4-year, $8.9 million contract with the Sixers. In 2008, the Sixers extended him a nice 6-year, $80 million contract extension. Then in 2012, he was traded to the Nuggets as part of a huge 4-team trade that included Andrew Bynum and Jason Richardson going to the Sixers. The next year, he exercised an early termination option to leave Denver and signed a 4-year, $48 million deal with the Warriors. Being an important member of the death lineup, Andre was offered another deal worth a cool 3 years and $48 million. In 2019, he was traded to the Heat as part of an extended trade after signing a 2-year, $30 million deal. After his quick stop in Miami, Iguodala went back to the Warriors, where he won his 4th championship ring and announced his intention to retire after the 2022-23 season. Talk about a lot of deals. Endorsements. Every player's dream is signing fat checks with a sneaker deal. Dre is no exception. Since signing a deal with Nike, he can have 2 shoe options each season with 3 colorways for each shoe. He can also showcase Nike's non-signature kicks off the court. He says he wears a pair for at least 5 games before sporting new ones. We like the player exclusives, Hyper Live Lows, and Hyper Dunks. Andre has been marketable, having millions of fans, and has raked in millions of dollars for Nike. So with all of that, Andre Iguodala has a net worth of... Wait, later on that. For all the best basketball lifestyle content, remember to subscribe to Big Time Hoops. Andre's got that paper, baby. Let's see how he spends that moolah. Houses. After spending some years in California, it's no surprise that Iguodala has eyed some pretty large real estate in the town. Andre bought a Mediterranean-inspired house in Oakland. This work of art is 5,700 square feet and contains a sweeping staircase in the entry, beamed ceilings, arched windows, and an outdoor living room. It comes with a well-lit pool, putting green, and a basketball court. Andre did let this house go for a sweet $3.9 million. He also has a 2-story rental property in Sherman Oaks. This beauty has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms featuring dark wood and mosaic tile floors, arched doors, and vaulted ceilings throughout the 4,000 square feet. It's on a quiet cul-de-sac and was renting out for about $6,700 a month. Kinda cool to live in a pad where Iggy is my landlord. Andre dropped a cool $1 million for this crib before selling it off for $1.5 million. Cars. Iguodala is all about that legroom and keeping his knee as straight as possible. So for him, he keeps it real G with the Mercedes-Benz S450 sedan. This baby goes from 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds. Anyway, this one goes for a cool $90,000. He's also been seen in a Corvette and a Tesla. some smooth rides, wouldn't you say? Accessories. NBA Lifestyle affords the finest things of life, and if you've got the money, why not spend it? For Iguodala, he's got some nice accessories most of us would die for, but out of all of this, he loves the 2004 Louis Vuitton Christopher backpack the most. Iguodala also owns some timeless pieces like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, Rolex Oyster Masterpiece Sky Dweller, and this goes for a cool $48,000. Panerai Illuminor 1950 Chrono, and the Apple Watch Series 3 38mm. With all of these, Andre should never be late. Business. Andre is not only making his mark on the court, but also off the court in tech. Iguodala has become a household name in Silicon Valley and has invested in numerous tech projects that have gone public. He says he's invested in over 55 companies. Some of them are Coinbase, Robinhood, Adwords, Allbirds, Casper, and the most famous, Zoom. Iggy has also started a podcast with his great friend Evan Turner. They wanted to be truth tellers. It's called Point Forward and is one of the smartest shows hosted by an athlete. On the podcast, he unleashes sharp analysis from tech innovations to book reviews and internet memes. He also makes things interesting by throwing in a rotating cast of some of the world's most elite players, authors, musicians, entrepreneurs, and billionaires. It's definitely worth a listen. Iggy's also started a yearly conference called the Players Tech Summit. The event tries to educate athletes to get them close to big players in tech. Business leaders share their stories and lessons. Players get a chance to network and learn about investing and entrepreneurship. Iggy wants to give access to athletes to be able to have conversations with the leaders in business. What a smart dude. Welcome to the future. Charity. Iggy established the Andre Iguodala Youth Foundation with the mission of using sports as a means to help kids. Through his foundation, he has hosted basketball camps and distributed food baskets to the needy. He also established the Andre Iguodala Disaster Relief Fund that raised money for tornado victims in his hometown of Springfield, Illinois. He also collaborated with 5 entrepreneurs to establish the Hidden Genius Project, aimed at training and mentoring Black male youth. The focus is on technology creation, entrepreneurship, and leadership skills to transform communities. He and Klay Thompson also donated $1 million worth of Bitcoin to fans. Talk about generous. Love life. Andre met his heartbeat, Christina Gutierrez, as a kid, and they went to the same high school together. They even went to prom together. The two have been on and off throughout Dre's whole career, but ultimately tied the knot in Los Cabos, Mexico. They are both proud parents to a son named Andre Jr., and things seem to be going well for the two. Iggy also shares a daughter with Clayana Worthen from a previous relationship. Net worth. And now the time we've all been waiting for. How much is Andre Iguodala worth? With everything going on in his tech investments, he has a net worth of $110 million. Being smart pays off.